Hey, what's up guys? I am here at a boat dock, as you can see, and some of you may remember this spot from another couple videos on my channel. It's a pretty good spot I've found. It's actually a place that is not my own, but I every once in a while will get to come here and fish. So we're gonna see what we can do, and I'll show you what I got going here. So I got a bucket with some minnows. I got 2 dozen here, and I'm gonna try and see if I can catch whatever will bite these minnows. Right now the fish are a little bit weird from the weather, but I think we can catch a couple. Let's go ahead and give it a try. There is what in the world? So I'm basically just free lining this minnow with no weight or bob or anything like that. And I'm kind of watching the line, and whenever that line's getting pulled out, that's when I set the hook. I think that's a bite now. All right, look at that. We got ourselves a pretty nice sized bluegill here. If I can get him off the hook and show him to you guys. Oh, and he really tore up that minnow. I'm gonna have to get another minnow there, but let's see if I can show you guys without getting spiked here. That is the bluegill. Pretty beautiful colors on him. The springtime colors are coming out. Let's get another one. So I got a couple different rods laid out just to kind of increase my chances of getting a bite. So here's my first rod. So we got the Fluger President laid out here just with the split shot and a minnow. It's just kind of dropped down close to the bottom, right beside the dock here. All right, I'm gonna walk over here and show you the other rods we got. So I have my other Fluger combo right here. And I've also got a push button actually right over here. So those are both rods with live minnows, except I put bobbers on both of those just in case, because I've seen some surface activity out here. I'm thinking it might be like white bass or something, white perch. So we'll see if we can get any bites on those either. All right, so I decided to switch to the Fluger President here, just kind of a lighter rod. I'll cast a little bit further with this rather than a medium, especially with just a minnow by itself, no weight or anything. So let's get that back out there. Massive hook set incoming. I think that's a tree. Right. Go ahead and drop a comment with your best guess of what fish I'm going to catch next. There's one. That's a small one, I think. Well, oh, look at that. It's a bass. That's multi-species right there. Look at that. Ah, there we go. I think this actually might be my first bass of 2023, which is crazy. Let's get a release on this guy. So I am seeing just massive blow-ups over here, right outside my casting range. It's kind of like right in the middle of this cove area here. Just some massive blow-ups. I'm honestly thinking it might be a school of white bass or maybe even striped bass, but I'm thinking if I can get my hands on a kayak, I might be able to catch one of whatever these are. I might see if I can get a kayak out here in a little bit, but right now I'm just gonna keep doing what's working, honestly. And I'll make sure to show you guys if I see those blow-ups again. I want to get some of that on camera because they must be some really aggressive fish, I'm telling you. There's one. What is it? Oh, that's pulling. Another bass. Look at that, guys. 2 in a row. Dang. All right, second bass of 2023. Let's get him back in the water. He was ready to go. Right, I'm gonna grab myself another minnow, get him on the hook here. So I'm kind of fishing this little rock bank right here. It is, I'm guessing, just mostly rocks and a few logs on the bottom, which I guess those fish are really liking right now, especially that little bit of shade in the corner there. So let's get another minnow out there and I bet we'll catch another one. All right. All right, another bass. Looks like we're getting onto a little bit of a pattern here. It's apparent to me that I've been fishing the wrong area, because for a while I was kind of just dropping it down right next to the dock here and getting absolutely no bites, but apparently they're all hanging out right in these rocks here, so that's definitely good to know. Let's go ahead and get him back real quick and get some more. So fishing from the bridge really provided me with no actual advantage. I just thought it would look cool for a shot, so here you go. All right, we got ourselves another bass. It's small, but I am gonna keep doing this as long as I'm catching fish. And I am enjoying it. Small or large, those fish are still fun to catch either way. This guy was aggressive with it. Let's get him back in the water. So I'm starting to see and hear those topwater blowups all around me more and more, so I'm really debating on going ahead and grabbing that kayak so I can get out there and actually catch some of these fish and see what they are. So I'm probably going to do that pretty soon. We'll see. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, that is not a fish. That is actually a tree. That's not exactly what we're looking for, but still probably the biggest fish of the day. Okay, so I'm going to get the kayaks because I'm just seeing way too much action to pass up. So if we can get out in the middle of the water and drop like a live minnow or something like that down, I'm hoping whatever these fish are will eat that minnow. I mean, what they're chasing isn't exactly a minnow, but it's shad, so I'd say that's close enough. All right, I'm on the kayak now. I'm gonna try to sneak my way over to where those fish are blowing up, and hopefully we can hook one. So right up here, right kind of where that water breaks a little bit, that is where I'm seeing a lot of the blow-ups. So I'm going to try to sneak over there, drop a minnow down, and we will see if we can get a bite. This squirrel was actually eating his acorn really loudly. I told him to be quiet and he did. So as you can see here, I made my way back toward the dock because unfortunately I did not get any bites over where those blow-ups were at. So I had another idea in mind. I make a few more casts by the rocks, but I hear some splashing underneath the dock, so I wanted to get out of the kayak and actually drop a minnow down there. Oh, guys. Sorry I left for a little while, but I think I might have a fish on here. Okay, hold on one second. He's got himself stuck in something. There we go. I got him out. Okay. Crappie. I have to cut him off just because he swallowed the hook while I wasn't looking. Here, there he is. And here he goes. Cool. All right, sorry guys. I know this video is like all over the place, but now I'm seeing a lot more fish jump on the surface again. So I'm guessing they're gonna be feeding kind of out there a little bit. So I'm gonna get back in the kayak and we are going to actually do some trolling with some shad wraps and see if we can get something to bite that way. All right guys, sorry it's kind of hard to film right now, but I figured out what those fish were. They were a white bass, which I was actually right about. I'm gonna try to get him unhooked without also hooking myself. Let me do that real quick. All right, guys, well, I got myself a white bass here. It took me a while to get the hook out because unfortunately he got his eye, but I'm gonna let him go. He should be fine. He just might not have vision in one eye now, so it might take just a second for him to get back to normal, but he should be on his way here. There he goes. So what I've been doing is just kind of searching the surface here, and honestly I've just had to listen for splashing, and oftentimes I'm finding schools of white bass just kind of busting on top. So let's continue and see if we can get some more. So I didn't find any more schooling white bass, but I did find this largemouth while trolling. This one was caught on my orange shallow runner. And a white perch on the deep runner. I just wanted to show you guys the colors of shad wraps I was using real quick. This one you have not seen on the channel yet. This is I believe up to 11 feet as far as diving depth. So that one is a very cool, shiny looking shad type pattern. Let me show you the other one real quick. All right, this one is more of a shallow runner. It is kind of an orangish color, kind of like, I guess, a crawfish. I think that's probably what it would represent, or maybe just a bait fish that's got a little bit brighter coloration. But whatever it was, it worked. And that's another one that I used today. Also never seen before on the channel. All right, guys, well, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I really wish I could have filmed more of that because the way I was catching that white bass was just kind of looking around. And when I saw like a school of fish blowing up on the surface, I just cast right into it with that shad wrap. And I got a few bites, and finally I got that white bass. And then I trolled a little bit, got that largemouth and that white perch. But I really wish I would have put in the kayak sooner because that was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I'm out of time now. But guys, remember, there's always time for one more cast.